Hey there. This is something that I've thought about doing and saying for a long time. So much military talk and this and that and the other. And as I've always said, no young man ever joined the military to serve traitors. But I was around, I'm 71. I was around during the Vietnamese War. And I had friends who went over there. I knew a couple of people, not well, who got killed. But I had one pretty good friend who went over there and came back. And we used to caddy together. And he came back. He was a couple of years older, so he went over there. He was over there in 1969 and 1970. And he came back in 1970, and I was 17, and I will never forget this. This was one of the most important, there are days in your life that can change the course of your life, the way you think. And you don't see it happen all at once, but it happens. But anyway, he got back from Vietnam and he invited me over to his house one day. And I went over there and he said, "Hey, you want to see some pictures of Vietnam?" And I said, "Sure, I 17, what did I know?" My father had been a bomber pilot in World War II, and we were very patriotic in America. We were brainwashed. You take the blue from the skies. The commercials, they sold us militarism. We didn't know. We didn't know any better. But anyway, so I'll never forget, some moments in your life freeze in time. And I remember sitting in front of the closet door. We were just sitting on the floor going through this box. It was a box full of Polaroid photographs. And it was the most god awful stuff I had ever seen. I can't ever forget seeing a bunch of young American boys, 18, 19, 20, standing around naked to the waist, smiling and laughing in their camo pants, and they had necklaces that had ears and things around them, and around them on the ground there were body parts. There were arms and hands and legs and chopped up people everywhere, and I thought, my God, hell couldn't look any worse. And as he went through the box, he'd pick up a picture, and a lot of black guys in there, a lot of black guys in Vietnam. And he said, he'd go, "He got greased," which meant he got killed. And he got greased and blah, blah. So we went through this. I'll never forget that. But as I was sitting there looking at especially the chopped up young guys, the young Oriental guys chopped up into pieces, I thought, fuck, I wouldn't want to be there. And I thought, don't tell me our government doesn't know about this. Don't tell me they don't know. They've been taking our young men and filling them full of lies and sending them off to slaughter people in other countries for centuries. Are we ever going to grow out of this shit? And are we ever going to stop looking at these guys in the military as heroes? And I hate to run them down, but I'm a musician. I got to work for the guy that produced Johnny Cash. I've met a lot of my heroes, and they were great people. And the people that made music for their living tried to make the world a better place. And hopefully someday we'll stop killing each other and start trying to help each other. Trump goes on and on about China. Well, I tell you what, recently people have seen what China's like, and they're realizing that we are living in a ghetto over here. We've been sold a bunch of shit for centuries, and it's time to wake up, America. God bless y'all. Don't go to war. Don't kill each other. Try to love each other.